Hey folks, we're back again, this time with a really fantastic, just like straight down the line solo from Jason Carter, who plays usually with the Del McCurry Band. Jason is a fantastic fiddle player, and I think in this day and age is probably the par exemplar when it comes to playing traditional bluegrass behind a vocal. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Many years ago, Del and Dog made a really great record called Hardcore Bluegrass. I love the name. And it's basically Del's band plus David Grisman, and they're playing mostly standards with, I think, just like a couple original Grisman tunes among other things, but it's super great. Jason's playing is incredible across the whole record. It's just like absolutely textbook and really accessible too. So I figured I would make a little video lesson, just kind of breaking down some of these solos, because like they really just are the epitome of bluegrass soloing. Like it's the building blocks, it's the things, the vocabulary, and all the things that you need to then start coming up with your own breaks and kind of stepping outside the box a little bit. And so we're going to break down Jason's solo on A Good Woman's Love. It's in the key of G. He just plays the melody and just does some really particularly fiddleistic things that you'll want to get under your fingers. So let's get into it. And I'll just take a quick pause here before we get into the lesson. If you could go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, like the videos I've been posting, any kind of engagement super helps. Recommend me to some friends. Just any kind of support that y'all can give, non-monetarily or otherwise, is super appreciated and helps me keep bringing great lessons like this one to you. All right, let's get into the lesson. All right, so he kind of kicks off the break on a fill. It's a fill right into a break, but he'll also use this fill as the ending of his break. But this lick, it's a lick. This is fundamental. You'll hear this everywhere in bluegrass fiddling. And so you'll want to learn it in the key of G, also probably in the key of A, mostly just those two keys. But in those keys, you'll use it a lot. And so let me play it slowly for you. This type of like, where you play the third and the seventh of G, we're in the key of G. So the third and seventh would be B and F sharp. This kind of like parallel fifth is really common in bluegrass music, especially more modern-ish bluegrass music, I would say. It mostly comes from the playing of a fiddler named Benny Martin. He kind of popularized this kind of thing. But as I was saying before, this lick is very fundamental and basic. You'll want to learn it. Once more. And on the last note, I transcribed it on the notation as just B natural to B flat, but it's kind of more of a, it's a blues note. And so it's not really a B flat, it's not really a B natural, but it's like B half flat to B natural back to B half flat. So with no parallel fifths, it's like something like that. Should be like that. So that's the first lick. And now we're going to get right into the solo. We're in the key of 3. That's a pretty basic way to get into a solo. And there's a kind of double stop where you go, which is open A and E strings. That's the top of the form. And you'll see that kind of open A and E to G chord all over the place in bluegrass solos. It's totally appropriate, like specifically at the kickoff, at the very top of the form. There's another blue note, kind of just like before. 4th finger E on the A with the open string. There's that B and F sharp again. And then finally our lick again. And one more thing about this lick, the bowing pattern is very specific. Just watch. Yeah, and so that's the whole break. It's a little short, but like, I think you'll want to learn it. It's bluegrass music. It's just literally bluegrass. And learning lots of these little types of solos and internalizing the little things, like next time you go to kick off some sort of fast waltz, you'll go. If you do that, you're going to be sounding great. And then if you do something like that, people are going to go crazy. So, short little lesson today, but I think it's packed with lots of little juicy bits, and hope you're able to gain some value from it in some kind of way. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.